Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to be a good distractor if you actually want to be a good one in Danny's World. Now I got this new camera here. Really cool. But now obviously I'm not using a distractor or a kiter because I don't have a kiter yet. I'm saving up for Pebble. All I need is the mastery on him. But yeah, so you might not think I don't know how to be a good distractor or kiter, but I do know how to because I have been like watching kiters that are good that I know because I have friends that are really good kiters. But I'm gonna get into a game and show you what you should know. If you also want to know what some good kiters are, Pebble's the best one. You can also be Goob. Goob is a good one as well. I also hear that Flutter is a good kiter. I'm not really sure if that's true because I've never seen anyone actually distract with Goob because, or not Goob, Flutter because I always have a Pebble, the Goat, or Goob on my team. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into a match and just let me show you what you should know. Okay, so we're in the game. Also, before I say anything, I just want to show you, if you do want to have some good trinkets as a kiter, you should use the clown horn because it increases your run and walk speed by 10% on odd numbered floors, but also the ribbon does the same exact thing but on even number floors. So that means if you have both of those on, you will always be running at 10% extra speed. So that's really good. Alright. So let me show you something. So whenever you're distracting, never distract near the elevator. Because I've seen a lot of distractors like stay by the elevator by accident because they're not really paying attention. Also, you always got to pay attention to your surroundings or else some tunes might just run past and take all the, you know, all the twisteds. But if you stay here and then this opens, the twisted will stay over here, meaning that people trying to get to the elevator will take damage, right? But also, never stay by machines, because the same thing, if you're by a machine and a tune is trying to extract, they will take damage or they will snatch the twisted from you. Hold on. Got a twisted over there. So, yeah, never do that. But, another thing is make sure whenever you're distracting, make sure you're near, like, I'm not really worried if I take damage, but make sure that you're near, like, a box like this, you know? So that you can, like, stay surrounding it so that it's harder for the twisted to hit you. Like this. This is really good. You can just circle this. Alright. And also, if you're using a kiter like Pebble, never run because you're actually faster than most twisteds while walking, especially if you're using these. But let me talk about some good places to distract. Some good places are like the broken elevator. Now here, usually there is quite a decent amount of space so that you don't get hit while distracting. And obviously, you do want a good amount of space so you do not get hit. But yeah, not many people are near the elevator unless there's like a machine. Well, specifically the broken elevator. So always distract near the broken elevator. But also some other good places are just in like open areas in general. But make sure you stay near the wall. Oh, look at that, we also got a Roger. But also, rooms like this are really good for distracting, because there's not much room, and that means you won't be taking up that much of the map. Of course, you do want more room while distracting. I'm not really too worried about what... Okay. I'm not really too worried about my HP right now. But, obviously, yeah, you can do that. But make sure there will not be an extractor in here. Yeah. Also, make sure... I've already said this, but make sure you're just staying away from tunes. Because, I've seen a lot of, what's it called? Distractors running around the map instead of staying in one spot. And they literally run at other tunes, and the Twisteds get pulled to that tune, and the distractor usually gets mad because they're messing it up, even though it's their fault. Also, that's also the same case with like distractors staying by machines, the elevator, yeah, stuff like that. And also, I get that you might want to like go to an open area so that you know you don't get hit, but just try and stay like in closed areas like this. Even though, oh yeah, there's Roger. Yeah. Yeah. Just stay in closed areas like this, or not closed areas. Yeah, closed areas. And yeah, that's all I gotta say really. But let's go back to the lobby. Okay, now that we're back in the lobby, let me say something else. If you do have like someone like Pebble, you know, Goob, if you have someone like that equipped, make sure you're always offering to be the distractor. Because sometimes distractors just don't want to be distractors for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Even though there isn't anyone else to be a distractor. But, yeah. Some really good distractors are obviously Pebbles, number one. Now I did say that Flutter was apparently a good one. Yeah, Flutter's a good distractor. You can tell because her movement speed is at 4, her stamina is at 4. The stealth, of course, is at 3. You want your stealth to be as low as possible. Of course, you don't have to have it like that, but it can be. You always want to, if you want to be a good kiter, make sure you're always paying attention to the movement speed and the stamina, because those do matter. But also the abilities, because sometimes the abilities can be good. Like this tune can dash forward, drastically increasing her movement speed for about 0.75 seconds. Has a cooldown of 45, right? So something like that, like if you're running low on stamina because you're being chased by a fast tune, or a fast Twisted, I mean, you could use this to get away just a bit. And also something like Pebble. Like Speak, this tune can bark loudly, drastically decreasing stealth and alerting any nearby Twisteds to his location. So yeah, you can do that. This is definitely a good distractor. He's literally made for it. Also, always pick up items like air horns, stuff like that. Well, obviously I only named one item, but still. Always pick up air horns so that you can, you know, like, help distract. Yeah, Flutter, Goob. Goob is also a good one. See, but Goob is clearly better because his stealth is even lower. I gotta point that out. His stealth is lower, so that means he's better than Flutter, actually. Well, at least in my opinion, he's better. So honestly, I'd say, oh yeah, is Louis a good one? Louis not that great. Let's actually go through all these tunes and see who are actually good. You know, Astro's not very good. Brightney could be a decent one because of her stamina. Cosmo, decent, I guess. Wow, skill check is large right there. Let's see here. Wow, Razzle and Dazzle have a 3 skill check all across the board. or 3 everything. Scraps has a high stamina, not a very high movement speed, but yeah. Shelly, I don't really know why, but whenever I see Shelly, she's usually moving really fast. This toon can boost the extraction speed of selected toons by 75%. Problem Solver, this toon gains a 25% movement speed. Yeah, this is pretty good. So maybe Shelly could be a decent distractor, but clearly her stamina isn't good. So I'd recommend maybe saving up like a pop and stuff. Also, Tisha's a decent distractor, specifically because of movement speed. But maybe get like pops or chocolate bars, you know? But yeah, I definitely think Pebble, Goob, and Flutter are definitely top 3 for this. But yeah. I also may have said a couple things that might have sounded weird, so just ignore that. Cause I hear a lot of YouTubers write scripts for their videos and I don't. I just go based off what I plan to say. I don't really write down anything. But yeah, if you found this helpful, just like maybe say this was helpful in the comments or leave a like, something like that. I don't really care. Just tell me anyway, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye.